question 8. The figure 3 shows a sketch of part of the curve, and then the region R shown shaded in figure 3 is bounded by the curve and the x-axis. And they want her to find the exact area of R, and then write the answer in the form of A root 2 plus B. So clearly, region R is below the x-axis. So once we do the integration, we'll get something negative. So we need to make it positive to get the final area. So first, we need to work out the limits. So those two would be the x-intercept. We just let y equal to 0. So x minus 2 times by x minus 4 over 4 root x is equal to 0. So you can't divide by 0, so ignore the denominator. You just let the numerator x minus 2 times x minus 4 equal to 0. So therefore, x is equal to 2 or 4. So then clearly this one is the smaller one, 2, and this one will be the bigger one, 4. And then to work out the area, we just have to integrate it between 4 and 2 for x minus 2 times x minus 4 over 4 root x. So straight away, I will take out 1/4 to make it slightly simpler, and I will expand the numerator. So that would be x squared minus 2x minus 4x plus 8 over root x dx. So then that is equal to 1 over 4. So 4, 2, x squared minus 6x plus 8 over root x, and then dx. So 1/4 and then 4, 2. So to integrate this, you can see there's only one term in the denominator and more terms in the numerator. In this case, we just split this into 3 different fractions. So x squared over root x, which is 1/2, and then minus 6x over x power 1/2, and then plus 8 over x power 1/2 dx. So then if we divide the indices, so x power 2 divided by x power 1/2. So same base, when we divide them, we minus the power. 2 minus 1/2 is 3 over 2. And the next one will be 6x power 1/2, because 1 minus half is just a 1/2. And the last one will be 8x power negative 1/2 dx. So now we simplified it. We just have to integrate it. So x power 3 over 2, if we integrate, just plus 1 the power 5 over 2 divided by the power 5 over 2. And then for the next one, so plus 1 the power 3 over 2 divided by the power 3 over 2. And then the last one, that would be plus 1 the power, that would be 1/2, and then divided by the new power 1/2. The limits will be 4 and 2. So simplify this, that would be 1/4. So divided by 5 over 2 is the same as times by 2 over 5. And then 6 divided by 3 over 2, that would be times by 2 over 3. So 12 over 3 is 4. So then 4x power 3 over 2. And then 8 divided by 1/2 is just the same as 8 times 2. That would be 16x power 1/2 with limits 4, 2. So now we can substitute in the limits. So 2 over 5 times by 4 to the power 5 over 2 minus 4 times by 4 to the power 3 over 2 plus 16 times by 4 to the power 1/2. And then minus, so in brackets, 2 over 5 times by 2 to the power 5 over 2, and then minus 4 times by 2 to the power 3 over 2, and then plus 16 times by 2 to the power 1/2. Okay, so that would be 1/4 times by, so the first half, we can just put in the calculator straight away, because 4 to the power 1/2, it will cancel out, give us 2, it will give us some nice number, I think. So 2 over 5 times by 4 to the power 5 over 2, minus 4 times by 4 to the power 3 over 2, plus 16 times by 4 to the power 1 over 2. So that's just 64 over 5. So the first part is fine. And then for the second half, so I'm first going to expand the bracket, so that'll be minus 2 over 5 times by 2 to the power 5 over 2. And then minus will become plus 4 times by 2 to the power 3 over 2. And then negative positive become minus 16 times by 2 to the power 1/2. Okay, so now we need to rewrite into the form a root 2 plus b. So for this one, if we put in the calculator straight away, it won't give us any like simpler form. It just gives us a long decimal. So we can't just put errors in the calculator. So we need to try to find a way to rewrite in terms of root 2. And then we know root 2 is just 2 to the power 1/2. So that means we need to write 2 to the power 5 over 2 in terms of 2 to the power 1/2. We know 5 over 2 is 2 plus 1/2. So we can rewrite this as 2 to the power 2 times by 2 to the power 1/2. And then for the next one, 2 to the power 3 over 2 is the same as, so 3 over 2 is a 1 plus half. So it has to be 2 to the power 1, which is 2, times by 2 to the power 1/2. And then the last one, 2 to the power 1/2 is just root 2. So we can just write as root 2 here. So then that'll be 1/4 and then 64 over 5 minus, so 2 over 5 times by 2 squared 4. That'll be 8 over 5. And then 2 to the power 1/2 is root 2. And then the next one, 4 times 2 is 8, and 2 to the power 1/2 is again root 2. And then minus 16 root 2. So because all those three terms are in terms of root 2, so we can put in the calculator to simplify it. So minus 8 over 5 plus 8 minus 16. That'll be negative 48 over 5 root 2. And if we times them out, 1/4 times by 64 over 5, that should be 16 over 5. And then 1/4 times by 48 over 5, that would be negative 12 over 5 root 2. So that will be our final answer. Actually, no, it's not the final answer yet, because don't forget, we need to, this is the below the x-axis, yeah. So this will give us a negative number. You can double check, put in the calculator, see if that's positive or negative. So if we put 16 over 5 and then minus 12 over 5 root 2, that will just be a negative 0.19411, yeah, which is a negative number. An error cannot be negative because like this region, the reason we get negative because it's below the x-axis, but the actual error has to be a positive number. So we need to times -1 for what we just get to get the final answer. Yeah. So the area of R has to be equal to 12 over 5 root 2 minus 16 over 5, just times -1 for that. So in this case, A is equal to 12 over 5, and then B is equal to -16 over 5. So that will be our final answer.
Thank you for watching the video. If you have any questions, you can leave some comment. And then if you find the video helpful, please like it and subscribe it. May the A star be with you.